officials. It is Wednesday, January 14th, 2026.
Welcome, welcome.
Nikki is also back as our January guest host.
Hello. I'm back.
Hello.
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 Today, we're going to talk about what you would change about your job.
My job in general. Let's just change it.
Sounds about right.
Yes.
I think every secret conversation, it's always like, man, if I was in charge, I would do this, or I can't believe they did this, or how would they do this? If they do this, I'm going to do this. If they say this, I'm going to say that.
You have to pregame. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Yes. So do y'all, like, if you know that you're coming in to have like a potentially serious conversation or an argument, do you go through what
You pregame it 100%.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah, if they say this, I'm going to say that.
Yeah,
If they say that, I'm going to say this.
I used to do it a whole lot more, but now I just should talk a lot. So I don't bring it a whole lot.
I don't know. These days, it's just whatever comes out of my mouth surprises me too. So I'm like, oh, I just said that out loud.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Was that outside? Did you hear that?
That was meant to just play in my head, and it just came out. So oops.
Yeah,
and then you can't back out of it after you said it.
I know.
You got to double down.
You got to roll with
Yeah.
it. It's like,
Yeah.
I just said that, and I'm going to roll with it.
Yeah. Did I stutter?
Did you just say that? Did I just say that?
Yeah. What did you hear?
And the sad thing is, later when you're talking to your coworkers, you're like, I didn't want me to say that out loud.
Yeah.
It's like it just came out.
Listen, I was caught in a moment, and shit got real quick.
And I've noticed the older I get, the more it happens.
Yeah, I think my brake is broken in my brain.
Yes, 100%.
I don't think I was born with it.
Also, I was told by a provider recently that he was quite certain that I was on Team Tism because of my level of honesty. It's like,
I mean, autistic people are cruelly honest.
Yeah.
Even kids.
Yeah.
Kids are even better.
I know.
They don't care what
I
comes
wish we
out
had
their
more
mouth.
of them that worked with us.
Right?
I think things would get fixed with more autistic people. It's like, you can't do that.
That's awful.
Holy shit. All right. Well, we've made it through the whole month of January, and we have not done one current event.
Oh, wow. We
national
haven't.
day. No.
What is wrong with us?
Well, it's because my iPad is like out of my peripheral eye shot
well,
today.
The dementia's got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Like,
It's
I
all
totally
good.
forgot. I don't have my normal setup. I'm telling you, it's Team Tism. I'm out of my
Yes,
element.
guys, we're in a different location, and Reed is struggling. He's having issues. We're not in the 60s.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. All right.
Oh, and again, of course, did we say Nikki was back? Did I miss that?
Yes,
Okay.
you missed that.
So-
It's
okay. Sorry. Dementia.
She is back on National Hot Pastrami Sandwich Day.
I'm not a sandwich person.
I'm not, like, I can eat them. I eat them when I feel like I'm poor.
What?
Right?
You
Like,
eat them when you feel like you're
Yeah,
poor.
you get home and you forget to pull anything out, and you got to eat. And you're like, oh, we're poor today. Well, I've got to eat a sandwich.
Oh, wow.
Sandwich meat is not cheap.
Right? No.
No.
So that's just what happens for me.
I just have never really been like a lunch meat kind of girl.
Grilled cheese, though, I will throw down on grilled cheese.
I'm lactose
I
intolerant.
can't. I don't even know if I.
What? So it's chicken and lettuce, right?
Chicken and lettuce. I'll have me some chicken and lettuce.
Chicken and lettuce.
Same. I'm married to somebody that hates chicken, and I love it, and so I'm in a conundrum all the time.
I love chicken and lettuce. It's my favorite meal.
I don't know. Like, I've been on that meat diet for so long that like meat's just like. Ugh.
Ugh.
But
meat.
have any of you ever had pastrami?
No.
I
I've
don't-
had salami,
I
but
don't.
not pastrami.
I don't think I've had pastrami.
What is pastrami?
I'm not exactly sure.
Don't know. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
it's National Pastrami Day.
Okay. All right.
It's also, and Nikki, I know you'll love this. It is National Dress Up Your Pet Day.
Oh my god. She's already in her outfit.
Wow.
Oh, that's okay. She just loves her clothes, okay? It's not my fault.
She gets cold. How many sets of pajamas?
We're not talking about that. We're talking about the days.
It is. We're talking about National Dress Up Your Pet Day.
I only think she has 12.
Does she have a set of lingerie?
No, but I did see that Walmart had a one on sale this month because next month is like Valentine's Day, and they have
wow.
I think I'm gonna get it.
What are you gonna dress her up as?
No, it's just like a robe.
It's a robe. It's not like a naughty nurse or
No,
like the cleaner lady. What's the cleaner lady?
the housekeeper.
Like the housemaid. Yeah, the maid.
Yeah,
It's not the maid outfit.
Wow, that was a struggle.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not in my element.
No, her and her boyfriend are fighting right now. She can't have a maid outfit on.
Why are they fighting? What's
I
wrong?
don't know. He fucking slapped her in the face, and now she's got a scar.
Oh no.
It's okay. I beat his ass for her. For my baby girl. Cannot.
It is also National Ratification Day.
Whatever the fuck that is.
Let's see. I think I can click on it. Ratification Day on January 14th annually recognizes the act that officially ended the American Revolution.
Oh, wow.
The day commemorates ratification of the Treaty of Paris on January 14th, 1784, at the Maryland State House in Annapolis, Maryland, by the Confederation Congress.
Okay.
All right, then.
That's the day that it is. The first colonial constitution comes out in 1639. Benedict Arnold, American trader, is born. Wow. How would you like to be known as a trader? Like nothing else. Like they Google your name and they're like, asshole. Albert Schweitzer is born in 1875. The
Who
Dodge.
is that?
He's the theologian, musician, philosopher, Nobel Prize winning physician. Albert Schweitzer is born on January 14th, 1875.
Okay.
Yeah.
Theologian.
Yeah.
Is that me?
Theologian. That is the person they study the Bible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's a simple way of saying it.
Okay.
Yeah. FDR orders alien enemies to register. We've been having this damn illegal alien thing since fucking 1942. Jesus.
God.
Why are we paying these people to figure shit out? 1940. We're talking we're getting close to 100 years.
Yes.
And they still can't figure it out. The Dodge co-founder dies in 1920, so all of our Mopar people are mourning today. Aww. Marilyn Monroe marries Joe DiMaggio in 1954.
Wow. Okay.
The Scottish serial killer Peter Manuel is arrested in 1958.
Okay.
George Wallace is inaugurated as Alabama governor in 1964.
Alabama.
He's the guy that ended segregation in the Deep South.
Yeah.
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 San Francisco's Human Bee Inn launches the Summer o' Love in 1967.
Wow.
How can you say Summer of Love in fucking January?
It's winter.
San Francisco's weird. Sorry, I know we have people that listen from San Francisco. It's okay. We love you.
I want to go there. I think it would be awesome. I really do.
It's pretty cool. We went. I went in the aughts, in the early 2000s.
Okay.
And did the Golden Gate Bridge, and
I think that would be awesome.
Saw Alcatraz. We ate at Bubba Gump's and Fisherman's Wharf.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I want to.
It was cool. It's super cool city.
I want to go.
It was really cool.
That's
back
fun.
then.
I really do. I want to go. I think it'd be awesome.
In 1969, the aircraft carrier USS Enterprise. There's an explosion on board, accidental, that kills 27 people. Ship?
Yes.
That is. Sorry. It was also a boat.
I mean,
in 1970, Diana Ross and the Supremes performed their final concert.
Oh wow.
In 1973, Miami Dolphins win Super Bowl VII to cap NFL's only perfect season on record.
Wow.
Did you see his head tilt when he was trying to figure out the Roman numerals? I did.
Listen, I'm like,
He's like,
yeah, I was like, Super Bowl VII. It's like they changed languages on me. In 1980, gold prices soar. After being released from government control, gold reaches a new record price on January 14th, 1980, exceeding $800 an ounce.
Wow.
That was before I was born.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cole.
No comment.
And you got to do a dad joke, right?
Who? You?
So yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. Always. It's required.
So listen, some of our dad jokes are good, but I have a joke that's not quite a dad joke,
Okay.
but it's told by dads. So
Okay.
here it goes.
Let's hear it.
There's a patient that checks in for an operation. He goes and has his operation done, and he's in the recovery room.
Okay.
The nurse comes in. He's got a non-rebreather on. He's starting to wake up from his anesthesia, and he looks at the nurse and he says, "Are my testicles black?" The nurse says, "I'm sorry, what?" And he clears his throat again, speaks clearer through the mask, says, "Are my testicles black?" She goes, "Would you like me to check?" And he was like, "Yes, please. I am very concerned. I need to know, are my testicles black?" So she says, "Okay." She pulls the covers back. She does an exam, picks up the twig, moves the berries, checks. He starts giggling.
Oh, wow.
And she's like, "What are you laughing at?" And he moves the mask off of his face, clears his throat again, and he was like, "I really appreciate what you're doing for me. However, I asked if my test results were back."
Wow. So, okay, that was good.
That's our dad
That
joke
was
of the
good.
day. Have you ever been caught in that situation where they've asked you something and you've done something weird? They're like, no, that's not what I wanted.
I probably have, but I think I blocked it out. I mean, I did wrap a penis after all.
Yeah, choked it off in Coban.
Yeah.
How dare you make me touch this thing?
It's just awkward.
Yeah,
It's
so
like,
awkward.
why? Why do I have to do this? I don't want to hold this thing. Okay, anyway.
So when I worked in the fire service and my wife was an ER nurse, we were both in Texas. She worked at a busy ER. I worked for a busy department. It was not uncommon that I was a slut for money, and so I would work overtime, especially if my spouse was working like 2 or 3 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
So if she wasn't going to be home, I wasn't going to be home, and I was going to go make time and a half working at my very well-paid fire department. So when I got home, it was mommy daddy time. Like, I've been gone for a couple of days. You've been gone for a couple of days. It's time to go.
Mm-hmm.
And so she worked nights. I worked 24-hour shifts. And so when she got off at 7 and I was showing up after getting off at 7, I was like, be dressed, marinated, ready to go. And I had no idea why she was never in the mood after leaving work.
Yeah.
I didn't understand. Like, I had been gone working in a station full of boys for a long time, and I was ready to see my naked spouse. Like, come on, things off. Let's do the things. Okay, it's only going to take 3.5 minutes, and then we'll cuddle for another minute and a half. 5 minutes of your life, you can do it, and then you can go to sleep. Hurry up. If you need to take a shower, can I join? But never in the mood. It wasn't until I worked in an ER that I realized how many nasty no-nos and pow-pows that had to be touched and looked at and sniffed and rubbed and poked and prodded. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I understand now why you didn't want to see mine. Because it took me working when she was off a couple of days and me coming home, and she was like, hey, mommy daddy time. And I was like, hey, I don't want to see it.
I don't want to see those parts anymore. I'm scarred.
The last one I looked at, I had to dig through 7,000 rings of aging. The entire Big Montana roast beef sandwich.
Oh, God.
To find the hole to put the things through. No, thank you. Yours is beautiful, but go away.
Do you ever wonder, like, how does that one right there have a spouse? Also, have children? I'm confused.
Yeah.
I can smell it from here.
Yeah. Mine's always like, if they have one kid, I'm like, okay, cool. You made a mistake. You know, you dug into that nasty thing once.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody makes mistakes. It's when they come in with like 8,000 kids, and I go, who did that more than once? Who found that more than once? Who said that's the one?
Wow.
No.
Oh
So speaking of things I want to change about our job, I never want to see anything north of 50 female naked below the waist down ever again. Also, I have been quite surprised at some of the ones that I've seen before, and I'm like, that thing is brand new sitting on the showroom floor.
What do you mean?
Yeah. I've seen some ones and I'm like, fuck, that thing is beautiful. Where did that come from? And then you're like, wow, I'm a creeper. Or you get like the 80-year-old woman that comes in and it's got a set of 20-year-old titties.
I have seen that.
Yeah,
and I'm like, okay, Grandma, I'm impressed.
Who is your doctor? Are they taking new patients?
Wow.
Jesus, your nipples are perfectly symmetrical. They're pointing in the right way. They're telling me I want to play.
Oh my God. I forgot last week on the bingo card.
Bingo card, yeah.
Busted fake tit.
Oh, we have it.
I have seen a busted fake tit. And I'm not talking like a 300 cc's. I'm talking that bitch had like 600 or 700 cc's. And it is bleeding.
Wow.
And trying to come out.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On like a patient who's like 100 pounds soaking wet, like a pencil.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird too.
It was massive.
Wow.
Anyways, back to what we want to change about our jobs.
Yes.
I'm still on the titties thing. Sorry. Oh my God. Yeah. Can we just spend the episode talking about titties?
No. You're one of the 3 that like this.
Point.
Yeah. All right. So what do you want to change about your job? If you didn't have to think about it. So remember the question when we were all teenagers, you're like, okay, truth or dare, or would you rather? You have to pick one. You can't think about it. What would you change about your job? Ready, go. You're thinking about it. You got to say an answer.
Staffing.
Staffing?
My boss. But that's like, I don't know. Because like all bosses are trash.
Yeah.
But
it was always a thing for us in the fire service. It's when you switch from a blue shirt to a white shirt. So the blue shirt firemen are the guys in operations. The white shirt guys go to admin. When you switch from blue to white, it's like you forgot how to be in operations.
Yeah.
I feel like that's accurate.
Oh,
I feel like most of management hasn't actually been doing the things. So they've either never done it or they have forgotten how it is.
Yeah.
And that's kind of my thoughts behind it.
Well, and then me like working in EMS and seeing the admin things when you're bringing patients in and having no idea about the hospital, and then going to working in the hospital. I don't know of anybody that works in operations that actually knows their admin, which is, it's weird for me. Like I knew my white shirt guys. I knew my admin personnel.
Yeah.
They knew us. My battalion chief was my captain before he promoted. Like knew the guy well, been to his house, had meals, watched him raise his family. He's watched me raise mine. Knew it. And I gave him shit for doing admin stuff that was dumbass. Like, dude, you forgot what it's like to ride in the front seat.
Yeah.
No, my boss's boss doesn't know who I am.
I wouldn't know my admin had I not had to have a situation where I had to deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I have seen them personally at work, and I end up working every day. My schedule rotates.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fixed schedule. I'm an anomaly.
Yeah.
I think I've seen them less than 10 times through our department. Actually, so much so that I had worked there for over a year. I think I was on shift with you, Nikki, the first time like our big boss like tried to walk through the nurses station in street clothes and didn't have a badge, and I was like, who are you? What are you doing? And everybody's like, oh god.
I mean, I think what's so bad is like I work night shifts, right? So we all know this. I work night shift. So night shift, I know probably pretty much every person in that building.
Yeah.
I may not know your name, but I do know your face. Mm-hmm. You know, and if I visit you a lot, so you know, like giving report and doing the things. So I think it's amazing that like for administration, they don't know everybody, you know, unless you've had to have some kind of interaction with them, you know. I think like for administration, you need to get out there and you need to meet the people that's making you the money for sure. Yeah. You know,
on the bottom.
Yeah.
But is it like that everywhere?
I think for gigantic facilities, it's unrealistic. I get that. You know, you can't go meet everybody, and I get that. But you know, if you're having interactions with people, you know, at least say, hey, I'm so and so, you know, introduce yourself, be a human.
Well, and shit, like even in like the rest area, I am having a stroke.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Do I need to get on the phone?
You know, in like some little room somewhere around like the nurse's station or the break room, whatever. You would think in a large facility, even a small one, you know, pictures of the people. These are your bosses.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and so you would know that when they showed their face that once a year.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's
who that is.
That's so and so. That's the person. At the same time, shame on those people, because I know I have heard from several people that listen to our show religiously that are administrators, not our administrators. They're just administrators where they work.
Yeah.
And they're always like, why do you give administrators such a hard time? And I'm like, are we saying anything wrong? I'm like, well, no. Like one of them's a family member of mine that's an administrator for like a home health agency.
Yeah.
She's like, man, every time you say stuff, I'm like, shit, I do that too. And you know, it is. You need to be saying more positive than negative.
Oh yeah.
You don't need to show up when people are just in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And also know that every single one of your nurses since 2015 is trying to lose weight. Stop bringing shit like donuts and pizza. You know, nothing says I have no idea who my people are more than that right there.
And really, I don't care anything about pizza parties or any of that mess. I'm like, not that night shift ever gets any of that, but you know, it's like things are delivered in the morning, so it's like by night shift, it's either rock hard or
gone.
Yeah. So you know, it's like pay a little attention to your staff. That's important because we're the ones out there wiping the ass.
Yeah. Well, and you know, put on a set of scrubs and come
and play.
Come do a round or two.
Yeah. Come and play.
Like that, I appreciated that most in the fire service. Like our battalion chiefs, in my time in the fire service, I worked on all three shifts, A, B, and C. And every single one of them, I saw it more than once, showed up and rode the backward seat. So the backward seat was the low man on the total. That was the fireman. So they rode backwards. They told the fireman, hey, I'm going to ride your seat today. You drive, or, you know, I'm going to let the driver be the captain. I'm going to drive today. And they would show up and play a role and hang out with us. And too, like, it made them approachable.
Yeah.
It showed that they cared.
Yeah.
You know, they weren't above doing the dirty jobs.
And doing this bullshit, walking into an ER and say, "Oh, it's not very busy in here." What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, don't you know those are
Are you
not
are
words?
you are you fucking
You
high?
can't say those
Did
words.
you do the meth before you came down here?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh, you said that? Why don't you keep your ass down here and help out now, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Now that 8,000 people are about to check in.
Oh, look, 10 just checked in. Are you happy now, you fucktard?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I loved it that, like our guys were approachable. They were fun. They would show up. I have pictures at bachelor parties doing shots like with my battalion chief.
Oh wow.
Playing beer pong, with like we would team up together and go after it, and they would talk shit, and they were normal. Like at work, if they were in that role and you were in your role,
it was different.
Yes, you respected it and you did it, but you respected it because they showed you they still knew how to do the job.
Yeah.
They could do it faster than you. We had a battalion chief on one of the shifts that I worked at that you did your daily duties, like shift change was at 7. Usually by 4 in the afternoon. At 4 o'clock, if you were a rookie, you better be looking for a mop bucket or a trash can, because that was when we started cleaning the station for the night. Where we worked. I know other stations are different. They do it in the morning, at shift change. We did ours in the afternoon. And so we had one battalion chief that would like disappear and grab a mop bucket and start at the back of the station and working towards the front at 4. And then he would get to the front at 4 o'clock. He'd start a couple minutes early. And we're like, "What the fuck are you doing with the mop?" And he's like, "Oh, lay down, rookie. I got it." And then it was
wow.
"Oh shit, like the boss beat us to doing the chores and now we look like shit." Or, they would hear the dryer stop and go fold the towels before you got to it.
Oh wow.
It was always a game. It was always fun, but it like upped the level of camaraderie.
Kind of motivated people too.
And so that'd be this, like if I saw my boss at work, like empty one of the linen bags or clean a room or do something, people go, "What are you doing?" Like get out of the way.
Yeah.
At the same time, man,
although I would be impressed if I seen that.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Are you sick? Do you need some Tylenol, ibuprofen? Let me take your temp real quick."
Yeah, the nursing world is weird. I feel like the nursing world is more of an eat your own.
It really kind of is.
In the fire world, it was like, I'm leveled up, so I'm going to teach you how to promote on the next round. And so everybody was making everybody better.
It's always eat your young.
Eat your young.
Yeah, I don't get it. What is that about?
I don't know.
I don't know either, because I'm not like that. I mean, now if you're stupid, I might be a little bit like that. But I mean, if you're trying to learn and you're new, I'm not going to treat you like shit. Let's teach you something.
Yeah.
Unless you're just fucking lazy, and then I'll not be nice.
Yeah. So that would happen too. Like you'd give somebody a couple of chances, and if they were lazy or if they were dumb, just kind of like they need to go.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, I don't know.
I've never had a boss be like, "Okay, I'm coming to help her. Okay, I'm coming to do this, or you're busy with that, let me go do that for you."
Yeah, one that like sits in their office and pays attention to the board and sees that you're getting your butt kicked before the rest of the help shows up.
And it's like, says, "Oh, I'm gonna go home."
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck hard.
So like, I would really change like my job, like taking care of patients or doing skills or tasks or whatever. Like it never bothers me. Like whatever. I'll go look at your toe. Your toe looks fine. Cool. Great. Let me go chart it. Like whatever. It's just the administration side of our job is trash.
Would you do like the scheduling thing? Because I know a lot of people bitch about schedules. Like you either work 3 in a row or 4 in a row, or you get like the weird schedule where you're like, you work 1, you're off 1, you work 2.
For night shift, that does not work.
No.
It's too damn hard. It's like you work 2 on, 2 off, 3 on, and then you flip it. I don't like that. It's like I spend more time sleeping than I do anything else.
Yeah.
I like having my schedule all together, get it done,
Yeah.
and then I have a few days off.
Let me work my days and then leave me alone.
Yeah, I like that. That's kind of the way I function. I mean,
it's hard to like
anymore. Rarely I will pick up any extra. I'm like, I'll switch maybe, but I I don't want to pick up extra.
Trade like a first day for a last day or something.
I would do that, but
I did pick up recently. I hated every second of it. My bank account will like it later, but
yeah.
Oh, it's rough.
It's like walking in. Why are you here? I'm a broke ass bitch.
Yeah. Because I'm broke. He asked me right as I checked that credit card bill, and I was like, damn.
What about like things that feel safe and unsafe, whether it's like staffing levels or, like the patients that come in? Because I know that a lot of hospitals recently in our country, especially like last year, there was some violence that was done in there.
Well, and that's the thing. I mean, it is. I mean, I don't know how many times I've been threatened.
Yeah, mine, if I was asked that what would I change about my job, it's the safety security level.
Yeah.
It's weird to see that there's no vetting of patients come in. I don't know how many times I've seen somebody come in like angry, and my cop brain is like, there was no search done of that person, and I just sent them into a secure air quotes facility, and I don't know if they have a weapon
or anything.
Well, so I don't necessarily like safety for myself. It's just more like safety for my license is where I don't feel safe, because I ain't stopping nobody. That ain't my job. My job is to make sure they are safe. If they want to leave, I'm not going to stop them.
I agree with that, though. I mean, if you have a psych patient and they're trying to run,
bye.
Ain't
my job.
Yeah. I'm not tackling the person.
No.
I'm just not doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hold them. I'm not doing that.
Nope.
I'll call PD as they're on their way out the door. Hey, we have a runner.
Yeah,
I mean,
go get them. They're naked.
Yeah.
I'm like, you do you, boo.
Not hard to miss.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't feel like it's our responsibility to do that.
No.
Yeah.
That was not in my job description that I signed. Thank you. Next.
For sure.
I mean, am I going to call security? Sure, I'll call security, but if security's just going to stand back, guess what? So am I.
Yeah.
They're the ones with the weapons, not my ass. What am I going to do? Hit you with my stethoscope?
You and I were talking about, before we'd hit record, we were always kind of like, we had the pulse of the nation and nursing stuff. And it, like last year, it was like every story that popped up on the news or social media or wherever, that you could read was like, a tech was put in ICU from a psych patient. We had people injured and hurt and disrespected. I don't know how many times somebody's been spit on or slapped or kicked or scratched. And
and I'm sorry, it's not okay.
Yeah,
it is absolutely not okay. Because I'm not going to take abuse from people. I'm just not going to do it. Oh, you don't want to be here? There's the door.
Yeah.
When you're gone, I'll call PD. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I got you, boo. They'll bring you back. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, that would be my change. I don't even know like what to say, how that would be even different. I've been having flown and worked in Dallas. I mean, of course, in Dallas there's more hospitals than there are Starbucks. And so you could pick somebody up on 911 working the ambulance that day, and they could say whatever hospital they wanted to go to, and it was 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
There was 30 hospitals within 15 minutes.
Right.
And you could take them wherever they wanted to go. So a lot of our hospitals in Dallas had like actual PD that was assigned to a unit. So med surg, ICU, ER, psych.
Wow.
We had hospitals that had psych rooms.
I've worked in a hospital that had psych rooms.
It's insane that like not everybody has that, because what's the first thing you do when you call your counselor or 911 for a psych issue? They say go to the ER. Why doesn't every ER have a room to hold those people? That blows my mind.
Especially with the state that psych is in right now.
Yeah. If you are willing to spend the money to keep every door locked and window shut to the ER, why doesn't the ER have security when they get back there, especially if you're not vetting them? Why isn't it a thing that when you check into the ER, you don't walk through a metal detector or anything like that? I don't know how many times we've had at our facility, Somebody check in, totally normal, wanted to work for like cough cold, and then started acting really strange about an hour later. And then ran out, leaving their clothes, their shoes, their everything in the room. Ran out of the facility. We let them go.
Oh wow.
I go into the room to clean up and pulling said person's clothes out, and there's uh like a pint of 100 proof vodka empty
Wow.
in the bed. I'm like, no fucking wonder they were acting weird and screaming and yelling and literally meowing.
Oh wow. I think the worst one was at another facility that I worked at years ago. We had somebody doing meth in one of the rooms.
Oh God.
Fuck around. Yeah, and
Yeah.
so like you hear of people getting stabbed,
Mm-hmm.
like punch, kicked,
Yeah.
all the things, and it's just like, no, that's part of your job. And it's like, no, I have looked
Absolutely
at my
not.
job description. That's nowhere in it.
No.
I don't remember signing the section that says you're a punching bag.
You know, I have in my history had to like save somebody from getting hit and put myself in harm's way. And you know, at the same point, I'm like, why did I do that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, well, I know I did it because I didn't want that person to get hurt.
Yeah,
my
sure
staff
enough.
person to get hurt.
Yeah.
You know, at the same time, I could have just moved my staff person out of the way and been like, there is the door.
Yeah.
No, so that's what I do, and especially like teaching, because I'm always teaching somebody to do my job. I'm like, why are you so close to that person? Back up. Why? I would need to get close to them, and that way they feel comfortable. No, you're too close. You're an arm's length. They can stab you. They can hit you. They can do whatever. They can grab you. Back up. What? It's a little granny. The little grannies are strong as fuck.
Yeah.
And they will dig those poo nails into your arm.
Yeah.
I got scratched. Why are you so close to them?
Mm-hmm.
I told you back up.
Yeah.
I mean, I think like better security is a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
And staffing, which I think every nurse out there would probably agree with staffing.
Well, is staffing an issue just because we're not like promoting it enough to have people could, you know, take staffing issue away. Being a nurse, the education is phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
You have a lot of things that you can do, a lot of areas that you can work in, just as being like just a general nurse.
Yeah.
You get the education, you can do everything. Let's put aside all the hospital work, the travel aspect, like nurses and their travel contracts. When I see those pop up, holy shit, what the hell? That's insane. You want me to go to Italy and sit on the beach for 6 months and work 3 days a week? Yes, thank you. I will do that.
I mean, they have their benefits, but even with like traveling though, like depending upon what area you're traveling, does that like if you're an ER traveler, contracts aren't that great anymore.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
they're
I know.
not
Well,
paying.
during COVID, that was like the height of the money, like $10,000 a week.
Yes, I'm that whore that jumped on the travel train.
Yeah.
When COVID was out, I was 100% traveling.
My wife did the same thing.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I mean, because the money was great.
Yeah, it's like, you want to go to Washington D.C. for 12 weeks? Why? Because they're paying me 10 grand a week. All right, see you in 12 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, it was great, but after all the COVID stuff dropped off, it's like your travel contracts are poo-poo.
Mm-hmm.
They're not that good.
Oh
No,
not at all. I think the lowest I've seen is like $1,400 a week, and it's like you still have to have a place to live. Still have to travel, still have your bills to pay.
They're not providing that stuff anymore.
I mean, well, you get like, I think like you can, like, if you need insurance, they take that out also. So I mean, it's just not, it's not good.
Yeah, but the education's great. So if you're coming out of high school and looking for a job that's got like a wide berth career path,
I would tell you not to go nursing. I would tell you not to go.
And that's what I keep hearing over and over again is like,
if your full plans is to become a nurse, you are making the worst decision you can.
Yeah. And so what is it? Because like the pay is pretty decent.
Pay is decent, but then of course you also have to look at, you're not going to make the better pay until you've been a nurse for years. So ancient nurses, yes, I am one. I make pretty decent money. I do pretty good.
Yeah.
But for brand new baby nurses, you're not going to make that. Don't have those expectations because it's not going to be there.
Yeah. So I hear that all the time, and
Yeah.
it's not just where I work.
And-
Having flown, like I have not met a nurse that would say this is the career path that I would choose had I known what I got into. No, they say it's self-harm.
It is. It's unneeded stress.
Yeah.
Believe me, there's other things you can do that's stressful, but you don't have to worry about getting your ass whooped every time you walk into your job either.
Yeah, or sick, or a disease.
Yeah,
or,
I mean, get all the COVIDs and get all the flus and all the fun shit that you're sick with all the time and feel like hammered hell and still have to go to work because guess what? You can't take off because there's nobody to help.
Yeah.
Well, and then you also have to so you have to do your actual job, but you also have to make sure you're not risking your license for any reason, and you don't do anything wrong because then you might get sued and lose your license that way. And
I mean, it's a lot of unneeded stress. That's kind of the way I look at it.
Yeah.
What fixes it?
Oh, I know.
That's a damn good question. I mean, I'm going to stick with staffing, of course, because staffing, that's a thing. And I'm glad that Jayco's looking at that now.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Jayco, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Jayco's looking at staffing now. I think that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Better security. I mean, because people, I don't know, it's like they're pre-programmed to think, oh, I can go to the hospital and act like a fucking retard. No, you can't.
Yeah.
No.
Well, switching from like pre-hospital to in-hospital, I've seen that in-hospital, I even saw it in the pre-hospital environment going into the hospitals. Whether I flew patients there or drove them there, I didn't see a level of importance on staffing or protecting the people that worked for me.
Yeah.
Right. I didn't see that. At the fire service, police world, helicopter world, those people, my bosses killed themselves literally in some instances to protect the people that work for them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see that. I see more of if you hear from your supervisor, it's because you did something wrong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, I'm going to make sure that you have this. I'm going to make sure you have that.
Yeah, no, it's not. And, I get that it's about money. And I get that. It just is. It's about money. I understand.
Yeah, and it's weird to work in an industry where you want repeat customers. And so any industry, you want repeat customers.
Yeah.
So in our industry, we want to keep people sick so that they keep checking into our hospital. So you give them just enough. And then what do we always tell them? If anything happens between now and then, come back and see us.
Yeah. And
then you have some of those providers that are like, I want to see you in 2 days. Check back in.
Yeah.
You're like, are you having an emergency? And they're like, no, but the doctor told me to come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How do you afford that? That's what I want to know. I ain't going to the ER. I can't afford that shit.
No,
I can't afford it,
guys. The ER is free.
Oh, don't even get me. That's got to be a topic for later this year.
Okay, I'm just going to stop with that.
Yeah.
No, the topic for later this year is how in the fuck do you say that when you're within 200, 300, 400, a mile and a half of any hospital, you can go into the ER and you can get thousands of dollars worth of training, equipment, testing, diagnoses, medicine for free.
Mm-hmm.
I can't go to my primary care. I can't go to my specialist. I can't go to the chiropractor. I can't even go to the fucking nail salon without having to pay up front.
Mm-hmm.
Imaging, I have to pay up front.
Mm-hmm.
To lab, I have to pay up front. And there's only a certain number of labs that are covered under my insurance. If I have to go, like, say, for PTSD and get my, like, cortisol or testosterone checked, that's a $500 blood draw.
Yep.
And if I don't fucking pay up front, they're not going to give it to me.
No.
But I can walk into the ER and say I'm having a PTSD panic attack, and they got to draw for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they send me the bill, and I go, fuck off.
Where's
And
that
you-
shredder at?
Yeah.
You wonder why hospitals are closing.
Anyways,
Before
before we get off on that tangent.
Yeah, that's got to be a topic for later this year, because
All
that pisses me off.
That's gonna be added to the idea board.
Yeah. But yeah, what I would change about the job, yeah, I think it's like giving the staff the safety and security. And I think as you're doing that, you're also giving the patients the safety and security.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how many times I've told a patient with a parent with a pediatric patient, hey, I can put you in a room, but it's next to a room where some crazy is happening, and let me keep you out here until that's controlled.
Yeah. I mean, I discharged patients before just to get them out of there before crazy hit.
Yeah.
Because if we get pre-warned, hey, they're fighting, they're going to beat the hell out of you when we get there, so get ready. And you're like, why are you bringing that to me?
Yeah.
I'm like, take it to Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know why there's not more of like a vetting process or a safety and security check. The staffing issue obviously is a thing, but I think it's just because,
it'll be interesting to see what happens with the new guidelines. I think that'd be interesting to see.
Yeah.
And hell, who knows? They may come in and be like, y'all are overstaffed. I would shoot myself.
Mm-hmm.
I would get grippy socks.
Well, no, and I think the way things are happening in the healthcare world, I fully expect 26 or before 2030 to see some like massive walkouts from some big hospitals.
There's going to be like, I think something I read, I can't remember, like by 2029 we're going to be so many nurses short.
Yeah.
Because
it happened in the aircraft industry.
Yeah.
It happened in the aircraft industry, and they were thousands of pilots short, and they're like, what do we do?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's coming for the nursing world too,
Yeah.
because like the majority of the nurses are old, 10 plus years.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't see a whole bunch of young ones knocking down the door going, yeah, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
If they do, the young ones that I've seen immediately are getting their masters or their prac and like
going
bouncing
elsewhere.
out.
Yeah.
It's the same in the fire world. It's rare to see the 20, 30-year fireman. You see them like 10 years and then they bounce and go to another industry.
Nursing is it's too demanding. Like there's so many things that is required, and it's like you definitely have to have some good stress management to be a nurse. I mean, you really do.
Yeah.
Or just some very poor coping mechanisms.
Look, my girl that I have been training, she's like, I've been doubling up my psych meds, and I'm like, yeah, go get that prescribed because you're gonna need to keep upping them. And she's like, what? I'm like, I'm not kidding. Make an appointment.
Yeah.
She's like, what? Call right now. Go on break. Call them. Let me know when your appointment's at. Because you're gonna need it.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
I mean, maybe medication's a good thing. Who knows? But
yeah. It's weird. I don't know what changed. I don't know what happened. I would hate to like ask the older generation, because I feel like I would hear my grandfather going,
back in my day.
Well, yeah, you're
quit being a pussy.
You're just a pussy.
Yeah.
Like
but
you
honestly,
you signed up for this shit, go do it.
Honestly, the younger generations are fucking pussies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, I'm younger. I don't affiliate with them. But I'm like, what are you doing? This is just too much. No, the fuck it ain't. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I was doing twice what you're doing when I started. Come on. And that was only 3 years ago. You'd be all right. I did it. You can do it. I'm not you. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
My favorite thing with my new girl is she wants to crash out. 12-hour shift. She'll crash out 4 hours before our shift ends. And I look at her. She says, I'm sucking it the fuck up. I'm going. And I'm like, good God, am I an asshole? Like, why are you, what? Calm down. I was just seeing why you're stressed so I could help you. Like, what's going on? I'm fine. I'm going to suck it the fuck up. All right. I'm glad. How many times have I said that to you? Good Lord.
Yeah. I think the lack in rage music, because like when we started, we still had like 90s grunge, 90s rage, We also grew up Gen X. And so we were raised to be abused. I think that's why we like being choked out.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, as they're doing it,
slap me, do it again. Make
yeah,
it harder.
You're
time.
screaming at him, going, "Pussy, choke me harder."
So you're telling me to thank my dad for this? Okay. All right.
Yeah. You think this is bad? Let me choke you at the same time. I'll help you choke me.
Wow.
But I also think like people are afraid to make a mistake.
Yeah.
We grew up literally hearing, does this phrase not ring a bell? You learn by your mistakes.
Yes. 100%.
Like that's how you knew. That's why we have scars and arthritis.
Yeah. A little bit of brain damage.
Because it was like we should not have taken our BMX bike over that cliff. We probably should have checked to see how far down it was before we jumped. But we learned by the mistake. Our parents were like, let them do it, and then you got electrocuted. It's like, bet you won't do that again.
Get out of this house! Don't come back until the light.
And now we have
dark out.
I'm the parent. I'm guilty of it. For me as a parent, is like protecting my kids from getting hurt, because I know how bad hurt was and how bad it felt, and I didn't want them to feel it. But at the same time,
for some reason, Reed, I feel like you got hurt a
lot. Yeah. I think there's more metal parts than real parts. But yeah, I feel like we could talk about this for hours on things to you could really nitpick it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you could, but I think like the biggest is still
safety
and staffing,
especially in the nursing world for sure.
I mean, because like just the amount of patients that you see in a day, it's like if you had that one extra person, it would lighten it.
Since COVID, all the numbers say that the census have gone up, and it's not gone down.
Yeah. And like if you think about it, you work in a facility that has so many nurses and you have so many patients. Well, if you get one patient that's critical, you're losing a nurse because that nurse is stuck with that patient. So your staffing just got smaller.
Well, and it's not like they're going to backfill you either. It's just kind of like, well,
that's how it is. Sorry.
Work hard and get that patient out.
Yeah. And I mean, and typically like with patients, I do my best to get them moving, get them out as quickly as I can. But of course, that's only if your provider's moving.
Mm-hmm.
And if your provider's not moving, then you're stuck. And it's like, okay, well, we've had this critical patient down here. I've been in here for 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing?
Well, I worked in the fire industry when they started issuing us SWAT gear. And we were why do I need a bulletproof vest? Not just a bulletproof. We were given flak jackets.
Wow.
So protection on the side, protection in the front, big plates, stop a rifle round, helmets, all the things.
Wow.
Then you had to start doing like the entry into active shooters like in schools.
Oh, wow.
And then it was, going and doing the, psych patient SWAT standoff and being there with them. Like I remember that being the guy. I have lost count of how many times I've read, the line of duty death report and the fire service of EMS walking up to the door, knocking on the door, going in. You called 911 and boom, right at the front door, shot.
Wow. That's something I don't want to do.
Yeah. No, thank you.
I think I'll pass.
Our helicopter EMS, it started with Katrina. The helicopter EMS was used heavily, and they were having to divert from rescues because their helicopter was getting shot.
Oh, wow.
And
that's
it's just like, and it hasn't stopped. It's still a thing.
Yeah, that's wild to me.
So I know that like psych shit is a deal, and staffing is a deal, and safety is a deal, and this will have to be something that we check back in on and do again.
We'll revisit this.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Yeah. So as always, if you have questions, comments, observations, rebuttals, or concerns, you can hit us up on our socials. You can email us at unhingedessentials@yahoo.com. Don't forget our puppy stuff.
Yes.
I say give us the pet pictures.
Send all the pretty pet pictures. Yeah. We're waiting. We'll keep reminding you. Don't worry.
Yeah. And if you want to hear anything or hear from someone, let us know too. But as always, thanks for joining. Nikki, thanks for being with us again.
Being
I'm
us.
excited.
Being us.
Yeah. It's so fun.
Wooding is still hard.
Words are hard. Words are very hard.
Anyway, that's not contagious.
Again, hugs and cuddles
and kisses.